shy. In the game now, never losing my spot.
And we're back. Today we have the Viltrox 33mm 1.4 and the Sony a6700. Now, if I had to choose one prime lens to go traveling with, it would have to be the Viltrox 33mm 1.4. Today we'll find out why. In today's video, we'll have a look at the price, the specs of the lens. I'll show you some sample footage and pictures that I've taken using this lens. And then finally, we'll have a little pros and cons section. As of making this video, this lens was $239, brand new on the B&H website. Now, I usually will say, try to get it used, and I suppose you can, but at $239, you can't go wrong with this lens. Okay, let's start with the build quality. This thing is, as I said before, it is a full and solid metal construction. It has an aperture of 1.4. It is an APS-C lens, so you have that crop factor on the 33 millimeters, which in turn makes it closer to a 50 millimeter on a full frame. So you have that nifty 50 walk-around lens, which so many people like. It has a declicked aperture ring. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put something on the screen right here now. It has a declicked aperture ring, and it's manual, so you can change your aperture on the fly if you're doing video. Well, I suppose if you're doing anything. Why do I like this lens so much? Because this was the lens that when I used it and I had a look at my photos and videos, I went, that's what I want my footage to look like. Now it's starting to look like my favorite creators. Everything you're about to see was shot on the Sony a6700 and the Viltrox 33mm 1.4. Alright, now let's have a look at some pictures that I've taken. Now, I am not a photographer by any stretch of the imagination, but I do sometimes like to take some pictures, and certainly I did that, and the following pictures were all taken with the Sony a6700 and the Viltrox 33mm 1.4. I believe I took them all wide open at 1.4. That's just where I keep it. So I did edit these in Lightroom, but I'll show you the edits before and after I did any adjustments. Now, of course, not all lenses are perfect. Very few are, actually. All lenses will have some pros and some cons. Here are mine for the Viltrox 33mm 1.4. It has a 1.4 aperture. That means it blows out the background. All right, you can also use a really fast shutter speed when taking pictures. It gives us that nice shallow depth of field, and it has that look to it. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. It just has a certain look to it that I really do like. Also, 33 millimeters, 50 millimeters equivalent on full frame. It's the perfect focal length. That's kind of what our eyes see, apparently. That's what I read. They said that's equivalent to what we see with the naked eye. It's about 50 millimeters. The build quality is solid. It's built like a tank. I don't know if this is a pro, but yeah, it could be. So it has a... What is this? This is a 52mm filter thread. That means your ND filters and your mist filters and whatever you want to put on there will be a lot cheaper than the bigger lenses. Let's have a look at some cons. Now, first things first, apparently this does not have a weather sealing gasket, which to me, it's not a deal breaker because I'll never take my camera out into the rain. But if it is for you, you know this one doesn't have it. Also, some people have complained about chromatic aberration. I don't see it in my pictures. I don't see it in my videos. If there is anything, I suppose it just adds to that little bit of magic this lens provides. Now, I know there are some newer versions of this lens, or not particularly this lens, but very close to it. Viltrox just released, I think, it's a 30mm 1.7 or something like that. I haven't tried that one. When I get my hands on that, I'll do a video about it and let you know what I think about it. That's all from me, guys. So please hit that subscribe button, and you can like the video if you want, if it helped you in any way, shape, or form. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.